Fashion Dolls. Welcome. It is finally Fierce Female Friday, December 15th, and welcome to an all new episode of Style by Stevie. Our very special guest today has been on the show twice already previously, and this is his third consecutive appearance here. He's here to dish on his new hit single For You, along with his Christmas holiday plans and what he has for resolutions for the new year of 2024. So, without further ado, let's welcome our incredibly talented, handsome special guest, Levi the Great. Hey, well,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. TGIF, please forgive my tardiness. IG was tripping. I had to log out and come back in, but we're here. So, how was your holidays? How was Thanksgiving for you, and how did you spend it?
Thanksgiving was great. I spent time with family, as I typically do. We ate, we had a good time, but I didn't eat too much. I did pretty good this year.
Okay. Okay.
hmm
So now it is in time for the Christmas. We got one more week left till Christmas gets here. What are your holiday plans, and have you started shopping already?
I've done a little shopping here and there. The plans are to spend time with family once again. We all got matching pajama sets, so that'll be cute. First time doing that. I'm looking forward to spending time together as we usually do. Mhm.
Yes, yes, yes. It is fun and it's the best time of the year. What about decorating? Have you put your tree up already?
You know what? It's crazy. We have not put the tree up this year yet. Usually I'll be like really in the spirit, but this year I'm just like, But Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays to everybody. Maybe we'll put it up
Yes,
in the next week or something like that. Like we'll get it up and get it
yes.
going. Mhm.
Because things are coming together for the Christmas
Mhm.
holidays. People are putting up their decorations, um, and they're getting their
Our whole
shopping done.
street, the whole street is lit up. Everybody, they went all out for Christmas. I was looking at that the other night when I was pulling up to the house. I was like, wow, like everybody is it's like a light show down my street. Pretty cool.
Now, speaking of the New Year resolution, you gave us a new hit single out for you, and I
Yeah.
listened to it and I absolutely love it. Whenever you put out music, it's a masterpiece because we never know what we're going to get, what we're going to expect. So, tell us about the new hit single for you.
For You, it's a song. It's so interesting. I actually wrote that song in 2016 or 2017. So I've had that song for a long time, and I wrote it when I got out of a relationship where I felt like I had given so much of myself and I
Yeah.
was not receiving back. So here I am again, newly out of a relationship, and like I was listening to the lyrics, and I was like, oh my God, why have I been sleeping on this song all this time? And it's crazy how sometimes in life you can come back to that same moment where you feel the same all over again, and everything that you felt 5 years ago is prevalent at this very moment once again. So it's so interesting how that lined up, and I feel like the universe definitely assisted me with that because I could have been put that song out at any time in my career, but it's like it's very fitting now, and it's kind of an introduction to what type of music I will be putting out. Some of the music that you guys will hear moving forward will be more vulnerable. It will, just be more real, and I have a good amount of songs that are going to be very true to my walk and what I've been through, and that I feel like can resonate with a lot of people. hmm
Whereas, and I go back to our second interview. From the first interview, we see the transition from our first interview. It was more so hip hop. You gave us Manifest, Out of the Wilderness. It's more
hmm
soulful, more
hmm
sultry. Whereas this project that you have coming out and this single for you is more personable and vulnerable. Why
hmm
show this side of you? But so many layers.
Uh, I really think because it's the fact that I've had that one song and I have other songs, other throwback songs like that. But I am gonna make some new as well. But it's like the fact that I've had music like that, and it was just too much for me, too vulnerable for me to share before. I'm
Yeah.
in that different space of liberation where it's like I'm gonna, if this is what I felt, this is what came out, this is what came from it, I'm just gonna share it, you know. So now is that moment because I'm not afraid anymore to be vulnerable or share sides of myself that previously I had issues with. So much, it's a very freeing experience. Because last interview when we talked, I was putting out a lot of freestyles where I was kind of being more
Yeah,
comfortable with being expressive with my sensual side and things like that. So it's all been a journey. It's like unlocking every level of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, I'm comfortable in this area. Now let's go explore this area. And to coming full circle of 360 freedom and authenticity. I think that is the goal, the end goal. While exposing the different sides and pieces of myself and coming full circle in that area.
absolutely. And I love and adore that about you. Now, I was about to say something. I'm drawing a blank here. I was about to say also, it's important because you're showing this more vulnerable side. For you as a black man, I had this conversation not too long ago with Bubs the God on his platform. All right. And what happened was that was my mom, y'all. This happened in real time, you guys that are watching at home. So this happened. Um, I had this conversation with Bubs the God, and we were talking about how black men need to be more vulnerable and open up and show emotion, not just through music, but just in life in general. How important is that for black men?
It's very important because, as we discussed before, it's something that has been stifled in black men for a long time, not having the freedom or the leisure to show their emotions, their more vulnerable side. We're expected to be tough all the time and have tough skin and, not complain, don't cry, just, figure it out. At the end of the day, just figure it out. And I feel like that stifles a lot of growth and a lot of release that our community and our people can experience. And I feel like once we get to that point of we're comfortable and normalizing releasing those emotions the way that we need to, I feel like we can go to great heights. You know, we can really go to
Yes.
great heights.
And it's very important for mental health as well too, because in the black community, black men, predominantly the black collective, we've been programmed to be stoic, to be strong all the time. But it's
Mm-hmm.
okay to show emotion. It's okay to let these emotions out. And
Mm-hmm.
on this project, I see a different side of you. And I said this our second interview. I see a more vulnerable side. Whereas when I first met you, I will never forget that interview. You were more so into just your, how can I say it? You are closed in.
Uh
But
huh.
then the second project, you're just more open. You're more freer. You feel freer. And
Mhm.
when you are liberated, it does something to you. It
Yeah.
gives you a sort of like a freeness. It makes you feel whole again. So how has releasing this music helped you in the process of just life in general?
How does it help me with life in general? It definitely gives me a release. It allows me to tap back into my power and remember my
Mm.
power and remember the things that really make me happy and my driving force. Because it's like you can like just be in regular life and do societal things, but then when you have that chance to kind of make things happen that will last and that are bigger than you or that is a piece of you, if you can turn that into some kind of art or some kind of beautiful expression, it's always amazing to be able to do that because you get to tap in with people on another level versus just everyday things like going to work and working 9 to 5 to stay alive. You know what I'm saying? So it really allows me to uh, remember my power and to feel powerful. That's why it's important for me to continue to do music, even through the ups and downs that I've experienced, is the love and the loss. It's important for me to continue to push and to keep going. I might not be going and running as fast as I want to, but still keep continuously going and don't give up and just remember who you are.
Right. and stay true.
Speaking of remembering who you are, I just want to shout out Nicki Minaj for Pink Friday 2. And I'm just looking at her come out, and she's been tucking that body away, and all these wigs and looks that she got, and the week is here, and she's like, we get to see her again in full form that we haven't seen her in maybe, I don't know, 10 or 12 years, and she looks amazing. She sounds happy on the album. That things like that give me hope because it makes me realize that you can come full circle, and even though you might go through a patch where it's like you might not feel like yourself, you might not look like yourself, you might know that you're not operating within your best self, but always know that you can return back or become even greater than what you were before. It's inspiration. I think sometimes we forget that, especially when we get into different cycles and things in life. You can kind of forget that fact that you can and you will accomplish anything it is that you want to accomplish. You have to want to be better,
Absolutely.
though. Have to want to be better.
Right. And going into the new year of 2024, what are you looking forward to? Because this year, 2023, we've had some ups, we've had some downs. It's been a roller coaster ride. And I said this on yesterday's show, yesterday's guest. I've said 2023 has been an up and down type of thing. We've had some highs and lows. So, what are you looking forward to for the year of 2024?
In 2024, I'm really looking forward to accepting that I inspire a lot of people, and I see a lot of things that I do being replicated are being done, and that's okay because I have a whole company named Heal Love Inspire. So the whole purpose and the whole reason that I'm here is to inspire. But the thing is, it's like they say that repetition or what is it? It's the best form of flattery or something like that. And like it's cool and all, but I'm getting to the point where I'm tired of smaller creators being victim to larger platforms and things that like to study these smaller creators instead of joining hands and we all coming up together. Because if somebody got the sauce and you want some of it, you can take from them. But if you join forces with them, you never know what could happen from that. You never know what could transpire. Because if I have the sauce, I mean I got much more of it. It just needs to be tapped into. And who knows what happens if we sit down and we tap in together. We can go in a whole another direction of growth and power and strength. So at some point in 2024, I will start doing some activism work for indie artists and smaller creators who get their work stolen and taken a lot of time. And sometimes we look at it and we might think they're crazy, but it's some things that you can't ignore. And it's some patterns that you just realize and you know what it is. Your intuition is telling you and everything. Gratefully, I'm not one of those people to just act out, irrationally or anything like that. I'm more so of a strategic individual. So, just with that being said, activism for myself, activism for smaller creators, and releasing beautiful music and building on the gifts and everything that I already have here for me.
Yes. And another thing that I admire about you is you do outreach. You outreach to to the LGBTQ community of people who are HIV positive. And
Mm-hmm.
December 1st was World AIDS Day. And how important is it to tackle stigma within the Black community? Because it is such a thing for us in the queer community.
It's very important, and I think we might have had a conversation similar to this before. And
Yeah.
then me dating recently, I've ran into very, very slim to none because I'm very public about my status and everything, and I have it on
Yeah.
my dating pages and everything like that. But every now and then, I've came across someone who was like, "Oh, you're positive. What does that mean?" Or they're uneducated. So I really think to end stigma is
No,
all
no.
about is to educate our people. That would be one of the keys to ending stigma and getting people to give a damn, really, to actually care because if somebody's being open and honest with you about their status, and then you go to the next person on the app or wherever it is, and you don't even ask, it's like a don't ask, don't tell. So it's like you have to care enough to have either be able to have those conversations in the midst of having a great time and fun and everything, or put yourself on prep. You know what I'm saying? Or, there's so many options. Find you one person to be with every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. But ultimately, ending the stigma is letting people know that once HIV positive people take their medicine and become undetectable, is untransmittable. That means you are protected. That means there is no virus that can be passed to you. Now, if you want to have extra protection, get on PrEP. If you want to have extra protection on top of that, use condoms. There's so many other things in place that will protect you. You know what I'm saying? So just educating yourself about the facts, and also not being afraid to ask those hard questions.
And that is important because I see the stigma within our community, the LGBTQ plus community, and act as if it's a bad thing. And it's just like, no, it could happen to anybody, but you have to make sure that you are taking these precautions and steps to make sure that you and your partner are safe as well too.
Mm-hmm.
And it begins with having the conversations. If you don't want to date someone I would date someone who is non-detectable or positive. It doesn't matter
Mm-hmm.
to me. But my thing is this: as long as we are taking steps to make sure that we ensure the safety of both of us, it doesn't matter. Love is love at the end of the day.
At
Let
the end of
people
the day.
live. And another thing that gets under my skin is when people act like people who are positive are not deserving of love. Everybody is deserving of love, even people who are positive. And I just want that stigma to stop because it is
Mm-hmm.
dangerous, downright
Mm-hmm.
dangerous altogether.
And then a lot of times people put on fronts, and publicly they feel a certain type of way, or they might like to bash because it's a thing to do, or it might make them look
Right.
cool, or it might give them some points with a small amount of, or what are they, the vocal minority. But behind closed doors, you probably have slept with someone who is HIV positive. You probably have had relationships. You probably
And don't even
have
know it.
had, yeah, don't even know it or do know it, and you swept it under the rug for you because you're like, well, I've just said this and this in public, or I feel this way publicly, so I can never claim somebody outrightly that, oh, you know what I'm saying, da da da. But it's like, y'all, come on now, get over that shit, because as long as you live on this earth, there's gonna be HIV positive people, and you have to figure out how you want to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be around people who are educated, who screen their health constantly, and that care about those type of things. And I mean, at the end of the day, that's really boils down to. So I just want everybody to get more educated on everything, on their resources. Like, I wish I had next time we do an interview, I'm gonna have a list of resources for everyone. Maybe that'd be something I start posting more regularly, like resources for like at home testing and things like that. Anything that can curve. Mhm.
And that can help people who are
Mhm.
uninformed. Can you guys hear me? Island Yankees here. Hey, Fraternal. Can you hear me? You said, are you guys hearing me pretty clear? Am I projecting pretty clear? Can y'all hear me? Let me know because we're going to keep going.
I hear you all right.
All right, let's keep going. Okay, so we talked about that. 2024, what else are you looking forward to? You've got new music out, the single for you. When can we expect this full album? And what are you expecting on the album? What can people expect in this project?
Okay. So on the new body of work that I'm working on currently, it's going to be a very good time, but also it will be tapping into the different sides of me as well. As far as it goes, is learning to accept myself, love myself, dealing with relationships and things of that matter, some of the things that I've been through, and at the end of the day, I love when the artist is able to get you to rock and groove with them, but then they're not going to check out of this place before they lift you up and they give you some inspiration. They let you know it's going to be all right, and they let you know that I too have struggles, but I'm still working through, and we all will be okay. So having that inspirational message is something that's very important to me. So right now, from now until February 23rd, 2024, which is my birthday, when I will be releasing my next mixtape, untitled at this point, but I'm thinking about that at the moment. But I like to build themes out and all kind of stuff. So the music is coming together really great, really great, really well. I have a lot to talk about, I realize. So shortly after the mixtape, after my birthday, will come the album as well, which will be a bit more polished, a bit more scaled back, and not as aggressive. But if y'all like that nasty, raunchy stuff, then go listen to the mixtape.
All right. Alan Yankee says it's all my is it alt it's altering my voice. It sounds deep. Can you guys hear me? Laura
Oh
says she can hear
no,
me. Levi says that he can hear me very
you
well.
don't sound
Can
deep
you
to
guys hear
me.
me? Try to swipe out and come back in. If it's giving you guys sound issues, swipe out and come back in because IG has been glitching lately. I sent someone a flyer that I made for them for the new upcoming season, and they went back and the flyer was gone. So I had to go back and resend them the flyer back. I don't know. IG has been glitching lately somewhat. So I don't know what's going on. But I
Come on, y'all.
uninstalled earlier today and then reinstalled earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll keep going. If you guys are having sound issues, swipe out and come back in because everyone else is saying they're hearing me very well. But we're going to keep going. All right. So I would be remiss if we had Levi here and we didn't get into some holiday magic. We're going to do some holiday games with Levi, all right? And we've been doing this all week with our guests because you guys know that we have 1 week left until Christmas. Christmas will be here before you know it. And then before you know it, 2024, right around the corner, which flew by so fast. So let's get into some holiday games, all right? This is Would You Rather Christmas Holiday Edition, all right?
Okay.
Let's get into it. So I'm going to give Levi some choices, and you guys in the audience that are watching at home as well too can let me know which would you prefer. All right? Would you rather have no Christmas or no birthday?
No Christmas.
Everybody wants that birthday because of that their
That's
special
me.
day.
It's mine.
All right. Would you rather receive gifts from everyone you know or give gifts to everyone you know?
Give gifts to everyone I know.
All right. Would you rather be Kevin from Home Alone or Kate from the Christmas Chronicles?
Kevin from Home Alone. It
If
was
you
a
had all
G.
that invention. Would you rather spend Christmas in the snow or on the beach?
On the beach. On the beach.
It's a good one. Would you rather be one of Santa's reindeer or one of his elves if you had to choose?
I'll be a rat. I'll be a,
Okay.
I'll be a elf. I'm gonna say it wrong. I'll be a elf. I'll be Rudolph, but if I can't be Rudolph, then I'll be a elf. Rudolph was so triumphant. Legendary story.
Laura says an elf.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm like 70-30. 70% of me is like elf, and then 30% is like I would like to be the triumphant, legendary Rudolph.
would you rather eat only Christmas leftovers or 2 weeks or have no Christmas leftovers at all if you had to choose?
Oh, Christmas is over for 2 weeks. What you mean?
Eat only Christmas leftovers for 2 weeks.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna put half of them in the freezer. That second week roll around, I might save it to the third week. Might switch it up. Mhm.
Would you rather play games all day long or watch movies?
Play game.
All right. Ooh, this is a good one. And I know you guys have seen this one as well too. Speaking of elves, would you rather be an scout elf on the shelf or an elf in Santa's workshop?
But Elfin Santa's workshop.
Yes, it's so much fun. The anticipation, building all these toys.
Mhm.
Ooh, this is a good one. And I love this one right here. I love both. Would you rather only drink hot chocolate or eat Christmas cookies?
What? um, Christmas cookies.
Okay.
As long as you ain't taking away my coffee. Ain't say I can't have Bailey.
Ooh, if you had the choice, would you rather speak in only Christmas song lyrics or movie catchphrases? If you had the choice, would you rather only speak in Christmas song lyrics or Christmas movie catchphrases?
Oh, you didn't hear me? I said movie catchphrases.
Oh, no, I didn't hear you. Okay. I know this time of the year, everybody loves building gingerbread houses. So here's the next one. Would you rather eat a gingerbread house or live in one?
Eat one. You know what? No, because my minimalist spirit say I could do gingerbread house, but it just got to be big enough for me. Can it be a 2-story gingerbread house? Forgive me. I got stipulations. So if it could be a 2-story gingerbread house, then yeah, I do it. Mhm.
Okay. It's a tough one, y'all, for y'all at home watching too. Would you rather help a friend shop for gifts or help wrap them? Which would you prefer?
Wrap them because I hate the store. I got so lazy since online shopping is coming around. I cannot stand the grocery store. Oh my god, I be having about to have an anxiety attack in there. I can't do it. I rather
It's
click.
so
I
crowded.
rather click and let it arrive. Ship it all over Amazon, Instacart, DoorDash, whatever.
Would you rather decorate your tree with only homemade ornaments or fill the floor below it with homemade gifts? Only homemade gifts.
Homemade ornaments.
Yeah, you get to put that creativity to use,
Mhm.
and it's so much fun.
But I can't
Okay.
make no PlayStation 5, so.
Would you rather eat 100 chocolate coins or 20 candy canes?
100 chocolate coins.
I remember them. They're so good.
Mm.
Okay.
I feel like I'm getting heartburn from the mechanic cane.
Oh, yeah,
all
that
that,
is right.
all that mint.
Would you rather travel on the Polar Express or on the Grinch's sleigh? Which would you prefer?
This life.
The Grinch. The Grinch is very popular.
You saw this dressed up as the Grinch the other day.
Yes, that
Mhm.
is right. Yep.
Mhm. After the never mind. Go ahead.
Would you rather make an advent calendar for someone or buy one for them?
Oh, what calendar?
Advent calendar, like, okay, Dior makes some where it's like, okay, one drawer for this day, it'll have a lipstick in it. One day in this drawer, to have a perfume. The next day, it'll have mascara. Like, all the brands are doing it from Chanel, Dior, and I
I'd rather
think,
make one.
yeah, they're so beautiful.
Mhm.
Ooh, this one is so tough right here. Would you rather
Mhm.
have no Christmas food or no Christmas present?
I ain't never had no Christmas food, so I can go without no Christmas presents. I'll be all right.
Christmas dinner. Yep.
And you better have me some turkey, some gumbo, some something, some mac and cheese.
Mhm.
It's all right. You can wait till my birthday. My birthday in February, so I don't get nothing for Christmas. I get something for my birthday.
Would you rather give the perfect gift or receive it?
Receive it. Right. I would
It's
love to
the
give it.
anticipation.
I would love to give the perfect gift. To have it like right on the head like that. But I don't know if I've ever necessarily received the perfect gift, so I want to experience that. I can't deprive myself of that.
All right, decorations, because you talked about the lights earlier.
Mhm.
Would you rather decorate only in silver and gold or without any silver or gold?
Just silver and gold. The
Yeah.
Lord said. No, no, but
Would you rather be a gingerbread man or a snowman?
gingerbread, because I might get
Because
eaten.
snowman melt. And my guest Dame yesterday said that too. If he had the choice, he would choose the gingerbread as well.
Gingerbreads get eaten.
Yep. And they go well with hot chocolate and so many things.
Uh-huh. It tastes
All
good.
right, fashion dolls. That is our Christmas holiday. Would you rather? Now, the last bonus question, I've been asking people this question all throughout the week, and you guys in the comments and that are watching at home can sound off too. Gift cards. What are your thoughts on gift cards?
On gift cards, I feel like they're good for certain people because, like, okay, I'm gonna give you my mom. She's a Scorpio, and I done bought various.
Hello. I'm a Scorpio too.
I done bought various perfumes and different things. Now, some of the things I done bought, like, this is one thing. This is wake up light that I bought for her. In the first few years after I bought it, she didn't use it, but now she can't stop using them. She plug it up when she wake up in the morning. She's watching her TV, drinking her coffee. She has a little light, so it mimics the sun. It looks similar to like what a ring light today, modern day ring light looks
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
it's like in a square. It's like in a rectangle box. I mean, it's really bright. It gets brighter as the time goes on. So that was something I had looked at, and I thought that she would like or something like that, but she didn't even use it at first. But she started to use it. But my mom always been the type like, oh, I like cash. I prefer cash, so she can go take the money and buy whatever she wants. Cause she's like the type where she'll put the money with a coupon and a gift card, and
Oh
get a
yeah.
whole bunch of stuff.
Hmm.
She loves Kohl's, so Kohl's gift card that would be great for my mom. So I just because I've had that experience, some people you can't surprise them with gifts because you might give them a gift that they don't want or don't need or not going to use. So gift cards do come in handy when they can go buy things that they need and that they want. So hey, I'm cool with gift cards.
The same here. I'm not complaining.
Bring me one.
All right, fashion dolls. I see y'all coming in. Do we have any questions for myself or Levi? This was such a great time. Always a great time catching up with you. And I'm definitely going to bring you back for my upcoming 18th season. You guys know January 2nd, 2024. Set your reminders, set everything. The new look is going to be coming pretty soon. I'm super excited about the amazing guests that we have coming on for this season. Do we have any questions for Levi? Now, the single is called For You, and it is out on all streaming platforms. So make sure you guys go and check it out. So, Levi, going into the New Year's, what are something that you are expecting for the new year? Because I know you said you got the album you're going to be working on. There's so many other things, so many other projects. Of course, your activism. What other things are you manifesting for the year 24?
24 beyond my music and everything. Also, just moving closer to bring my business into a nonprofit, or 501c3. Also, returning back to school, which I will be doing in the spring. That's also something that's very exciting. So I'll be juggling many hats, and that's fine with me because I need things to keep me busy because I just do. I just do. So it kind of helps me. It helps me work better when I have a lot of things to do versus having nothing to do at all. So having like a schedule with things in place, and going back to school for 12 to 15 hours for the spring semester, it's gonna help put things into perspective for me. Mhm.
And not only that, but you have your crystal brand
Mhm.
as well too. Your brand of crystals. So
Mhm.
what can we expect with the crystal brand?
Oh yeah. So bigger, better, beautiful designs, more exclusive crystals, more never seen before crystals and things like that. Get into things like that. So I'm going back to school to get my sociology degree to turn Hill Love Inspired, which is the crystal jewelry business, into something that is bigger and that is greater that can help
Yeah.
people outside of crystal jewelry, outside of sound healing, so much more. Like that's like some of the things I was telling you about before was housing for people living with HIV, bill pay, all of those kind of things. So I'm going to school for sociology because I want to have my own practice and be able to help LGBTQ youth
You
one
need
day.
it.
But
Yeah.
in the meantime, I will be offering services and things and resources through my nonprofit organization, which I believe should be up and running and going within the next year or so.
And it's
Mm-hmm.
coming.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to
I'm
see.
excited.
And I'm proud of you. This is
Thank you.
something that you've been working on since the last time we spoke. You've
Mm-hmm.
manifested it already. So it's going to come to fruition for 24. I can see it now.
Thank you.
All right, fashion dolls. If we don't have any last minute questions or thoughts, Levi, anything that you want people to take into 24 with them? Because I know that the holidays can be difficult for some people who've lost family, loved ones. We've been talking about it all this week, the holiday blues, which can be difficult for a lot of people because their loved ones are no longer there to celebrate with them. And I know it's going to be bittersweet for me because my sister's no longer here. You guys have heard me be transparent and talk about that here on this platform where I said I lost my sister back in 2018. So it's difficult for a lot of people who are balancing it out, bittersweet, or what we call holiday blues, because that family member is no longer there to celebrate with you. What advice would you give for people to take to them in 2024?
2024, I would say give yourself grace. Don't be too hard on yourself. If you have the attention of one to be better, you will become better. Love yourself. Stand strong within your boundaries. Uh, Make sure you make all of your goals happen and that you take the necessary steps for them to happen. And it won't all happen overnight. Maybe it needs to be a little bit day by day. But just have the goal and the idea and the plan and pray to God and ask that you be in a better space than what you are now and that you are able to accomplish the things that you desire.
Absolutely. 100%. And I'm going to add something on to that. Today's final thought comes from Drew Barrymore, which ties into everything that Levi just said, which is in the end, some of your greatest pains become your greatest strengths. And what that means is in life, you go through obstacles, you go through challenges, you go through love, you go through loss, you go through heartbreak, you go through so many different things, so many different phases of your life. But don't let these things hinder you or stop you from getting to your next destination of where you need to go. And for me, I've learned to do that as well too, because I said this not too long ago to Ty Rispitz. I'm the type of person I wear my heart on my sleeve. And sometimes I take things personally. And I've learned to stop doing that, get out of my head. And that's a thing with us Scorpios. Sometimes we get in our head and we get in our own way, and it stops us and hinders us from our blessings.
Mm.
So, my advice to people out here is to get out of your own way. Don't be afraid. And don't let these things that are just temporary things, heartbreak is temporary, but sometimes it goes on and on because people would think about it. It hurts them so bad. But
Mhm.
pick yourself up out of the dump because there's always a cloud and sunshine at the end of every tunnel. So remember that, fashion dolls. All
Absolutely.
right. So, Levi, before we head off, this is our last time chatting in this year because I'm definitely going to bring you back for my upcoming season.
Hmm.
Where can people follow you and check out this single?
You can follow me on Instagram at Sangin X Swangin. It is a private page, but if I get any requests today, I'll go ahead and accept you. Also, you can find for you my newest single is on YouTube and Instagram exclusively for now, but it will be a part of the upcoming mixtape. So you can find my YouTube at Levi Be Great. Just type in Levi Be Great, and you'll be able to find my YouTube page where I have my music on there.
All right, Fashion Dolls. And next week's lineup is up. Joining me next week, we have the cast of the highly anticipated Pandora's Box TV will be here Monday. We have All About the Jacksons. So we have Bo Anderson as well too. Make sure you guys tune in next week. And the lineup is up. And make sure you guys vote for your favorite look of the week. That is up also as well too. I love you all, Fashion Dolls. And Levi, always a pleasure chatting with you. I had such an amazing time. And we're going to set something up for my new season.
Yeah, for sure. I can't wait to come back.
All right, Fashion Dolls, you guys take care and enjoy your weekend. One more week till Christmas, and I will see you then, Fashion Dolls. Take care.
All right. See you later.
You too.